We're thrilled to have you with us from Denton, Texas, Apache Stadium. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports college football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. It's the Florida Atlantic Owls and the North Texas Mean Green. Florida Atlantic about to put toe to leather and get this thing started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Mean Green offense will take the field, and they'll get this thing underway. And you've got to believe this defense has put in tight end, David, but the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. You're like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Maybe a crease, and they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
The Mean Green, after that last run, why not go back to the well? Running inside, it's White. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about North Texas. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Uh-oh, look out. How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25?
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Sells to run, looking to pass. Soft spot in the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get them.
North Texas will come to the line with a first and goal. The fake wants to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. Grab the short pass. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. The Owls offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alexander. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Rides to the back. Nowhere to go.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
They want to run this quarterback. There he goes. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
North Texas lining up, facing third and long. Trying to establish the run. Got the first down. There's some room. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you got to have balance. You can't always throw for it on third down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires on the move. Right side, it's Tipton. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
And this offense early, man, just clicking on all cylinders, right? Like, great job putting play after play together. Play that works with the next one, that works with the next one. And it's been a clinic on this drive so far.
And after yet another 3rd down conversion, they've got it 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Out wide left, it's Reese. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paula.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I'm... Touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Straight ahead, it's Bernard. Plows through the defense. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Back's got it on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Kick is in the air. Not a lot of room to field this one. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. At midfield, he's got room. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back on the move. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
North Texas really has it going on offense, making the adjustment on the play. Sells the run, wants to pass. Fires downfield. Just got rid of that one.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Jackson will throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier, inbounds, and getting him down, now setting up 4th.
Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They'll test the right side. Oh, the spin move. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. He's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going. Way to get all the...
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. The Owls want to pick up the tempo. Hits inside. It's Bernard. Turning it on. He gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line, and that's why you have confidence to keep it on the ground in that situation.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Complete. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Long way to go on second down.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Out wide right, it's Johnson. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. And the Owls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. From the gun, it's Bernard. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls.
They kick it away on fourth down. Punt goes out of bounds, and a real deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on third and long. Right back to it. Looking for a crease. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Sells the run, looking to pass. He's got his man across the middle. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays, the quarterback and his unit is executing, and this defense right now, they have no answers.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And that is the beautiful thing about zone coverage. Everybody's eyes are on the quarterback, and they're supposed to break on the football. They see this slant, they break on it, get a hand on it. Nice job by this defense with vision on the quarterback.
Quarterback changing the play. The play fake. Left side, it's Milner. Open space at the 25. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Finds his big tight end. Pulled to the ground.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Jackson gonna throw it. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Mean Green. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Holloway. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Back open in the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Oh, he found a space on the right. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll run it. It's Bernard. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the run, it's Bernard. Swamped immediately. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Quick give. It's Bernard. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Are forced to settle for 3.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll... The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Jackson will throw. Makes the grab over the middle.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
And his throw is incomplete. Third and short from the 49. Is this four-down territory? On the move. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He's piled up 87 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch, it's Henry. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Right side, it's Henry. Could not make his way to the corner. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Making his first move. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll... Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Jackson gonna throw it. Snags it. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And this offense just keeps putting it together, man. Like, they have not been stopped very often. Another play in the passing game. This defense, they've got to find something, and they've got to find it fast. Like, halftime is a little ways away. They got to make some adjustments right now.
Complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This will likely be the last play of the half. Wants to throw on first. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And he'll... And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. Finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We start with the Troy Trojans taking on the James Madison Dukes. And it's the Trojans with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. The result today gets them back to 500. It's something they harped on in practice all week, and they will celebrate this one for at least 24 hours.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13.
Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside Conference USA.
Drag down. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Right at the line. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Plowing ahead on 4th down. Oh, he's got some space. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Drops back on 1st down. With the catch, it's Messer. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Second down, gonna throw it. Throws to the wideout. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Smashes it between the uprights.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will... North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. The run inside. It's White. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No, sir, no mas, get it together.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. He's going to fire deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's Milner. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you've got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off, and even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
Breaks into the open. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Oh, pressure's coming. Took a shot as he threw.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
3rd and short now from their own 48. Jackson going to throw it. He'll get rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
First run of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And they'll just down it right there.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Running inside, it's Bernard. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Handoff again. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Spins away from the defense. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it moving, it's Bernard. Not much there, they'll give him 1 to the 14. 2nd and long here. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Bernard. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Out the return man. Jackson will throw. Looking to the big tight end. Left side is Reese. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
The Mean Green might have found something after that last big play through the air. Snags it over the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
Second down, gonna throw it. Turns up, it's White. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Mean Green. These guys wanted to make a statement. The statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. No, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Straight ahead, it's Bernard. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. They'll line up for a second down play. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Lets it fly. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. Just watching the clock run out on this one, and we can turn our attention to what's in store for next week here in the midpoint of the season. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Back's got it on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Off play action. Trying to beat the D deep. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Lucky to get it off. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Got to make the play on 4th. He's not good. This thing away.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up. They bowed up and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Right back to the well. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Selling the fake. Got him quickly. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. Sells the run, wants to pass. Pulls it in. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Jackson gonna throw it. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He's looking to pass. Out wide right, it's Tipton. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. This is hardly a surprise. After converting their first 2 4th down attempts, they'll try it again. Quarterback keeps it. He got enough, slides, and moves the sticks on 4th and short.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Touchdown, North! There for the score. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead, and that's what you've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop it.
The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Rush right in his face. Right side, it's Mooney. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Hits inside, it's FAU. Got the first down. Oh, what a move to get room. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Driving forward, it's FAU. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on 3rd and goal? Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball. Points.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Drop immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. North Texas really has it going on offense. They'll ride the hot hand. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. From the gun, it's Jackson. Turning it on! What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick with the physical ground game late in the game. That's how you finish opponents off.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Out wide right, it's Reese. Score yet another touchdown.
Someone say run out the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop him on defense. Now listen, the handshake.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself.